What's up, guys? It's Big J from Big Hoss BBQ, and today we are doing a prime rib on the Weber Smoky Mountain. All right, first things first, we're going with the rub. Got a little mixture here of some Worcestershire and Valentina sauce, just a touch of Valentina's, nothing, nothing too crazy. Not even trimming the meat because, I want this fat to render down. It's going to be absolutely beautiful, but I'm just keeping it simple. Worcestershire, Valentina's is the binder, and then I'm going to do Italian seasoning. Never done a prime rib. It's my first time. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. So you want to make sure you get your binder all over the meat. Just flip it over here. Okay. I don't want to get too messy here, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. And then we're just going to season generously. I was going to go with Montreal steak spice, but I think Italian seasoning will do it, eh? A little Italian? Italian? Are you Italian? That's how they say it in New York, eh? Are you Italian? All right, the meat is seasoned. We're gonna let this rest for the next about, 12 hours. And we're gonna throw this on in the morning and we're gonna get ready for tomorrow. Didn't realize that I didn't have any charcoal, so I'm improvising here. I've never tried doing this before, but I just threw some small splits in the charcoal stack. I got the fire starters at the bottom. I think this should work. So essentially I'm just gonna burn this down and make my own charcoal. Working a lot better than I had hoped. Today we're smoking on maple, but yeah, this actually works pretty good. When you're in a pinch, she does the trick. All right, here's our roast. We're gonna pull this out now. This has been dry brining for the last 12 hours. Worcestershire and Valentina as the binder, just a hint of Valentina, nothing too crazy, just more for taste. And Italian seasoning. Looking beautiful though. Dry brining a big piece of meat like this 12 hours before it cook will absolutely enhance the flavors. This is a 7.5 prime rib roast. I'm expecting about a 3-hour cook, somewhere around 275 to 300 Fahrenheit. Okay, so here I'm going to be quartering some sweet potatoes and regular potatoes and onions. I'm going to be putting it in this tray, and I'm going to be putting it on the bottom level as the drip pan where all the juices are going to render down and drip into this pan with the potatoes. Going to get a lot of flavor from the smoke and the meat in with the potatoes. Then at the end, when I pull it off, I will put the prime rib back on top of this tray, throw it in the oven for broil just to give it a nice sear right at the end. Veggies in the tray. This is what you want it to look like. Pretty simple. Now we're throwing everything on the grill. Let's head outside. We just put the roast on. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is going to be friggin' delicious. Got it pumping at 300. Like I said, I've never done a prime rib. It's a first for me. I think 7.5 pounder at 300. Take about 3 hours, 3.5 maybe. Got some company coming over, some family. So I got to throw down the big Hoss. This Weber Smoky Mountain is an absolute beast. Such a good bang for buck product. This is the 22.5 inch. I mean, I've been thinking of getting a green egg, but this is non-ceramic charcoal direct, and it's made pretty well for how cheap it is, price-wise anyways. This has been on for about an hour and a half. We're gonna just check it out, do a quick peek. Looking good. Already creating a pretty nice bark on it. Smells really, really good. That's what I love about the Weber Smoky Mountain. Bark-wise, can't beat it. Better than the offset that I used to have, for sure. Beautiful color already. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's check out the internal temperature. Okay, so 60 Fahrenheit in the center. Still a long ways to go. Get that fire going again. Temp dropped when I lifted the lid. I also decided to add a little bit of butternut wood in there as well. Once this gets up to 300 again, I will close it up and let it finish. We're about almost halfway, actually. I was thinking I was doing a brisket for a second, but 60 Fahrenheit is about halfway, because I'm going to pull this at about 125, and then I'm going to let it rest in a cooler until dinner time this evening. Might even pull it at 120, we'll see. All right, it's been 3 hours. We're going to temp this out real quick, most likely pulling it off. Looks absolutely beautiful. $120 in the middle, 143 on the side. $111 there. I think we're going to have to leave it on a little bit longer. Very close to being finished, though. We are at temp. Tin foil is out. I'm going to put the garlic butter that I smoked on top of this, wrap it up, and throw it in the cooler till dinner time for over the next, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours. Look at that bark. And now we are ready for the wrap.